Relink. It's been a while. Oh man, it's been a while since we played Relink. I'm ready to go back and Relink again, dude. Full replay through a CF one.
Our tale begins in the Sky Realm, where myriad islands float in a sea of clouds.
Oh, let's go.
Led by an intrepid captain, a band of Skyfarers seek the mythical island of Estelucia. Their adventures, ushered by some fateful wind, would lead them toward a forgotten corner of the Sky Realm, SEGA Skydom. There they encountered primal beasts, mighty beings who act as island wardens. And together, they thwarted the shadowy Church of Avia. Ultimately, they even witnessed the descent of the God of Destruction. The crew overcame these trials with their unbreakable bonds.
There was like a
driving
whole ass
chaos
story
from the
after
Skydom
even beating
and
the main story.
restoring order to the world. However, the winds of fate have begun to stir once more, threatening this peace. From the darkness slink beasts of apocalyptic potential, leaving destruction in their wake. What was once an adventure concluded becomes an endless Ragnarok.
Okay. This is the title
Next
name.
up, we'll review Relink's base features. First and foremost, it's an action RPG where a party of 4 characters adventure and do battle across the Sky Realm.
Chat, is this loud enough? You guys need to be louder. I didn't turn it up. Is this better?
This party-based system is its defining feature. Each character sports distinct gameplay mechanics, allowing for a whole crew full of unique playstyles. Weave these playstyles together using satisfying party-based attacks, like link attacks and chain bursts,
Gale burst.
to really make combat soar. Just look at those fireworks. As the story unfolds, so too does the number and variety of playable quests, over 160 in fact. From boss fights filled with unique mechanics, to survival missions teeming with enemies, exhilarating challenges abound. Not to mention, every quest is playable with up to 4 players online. Play at your own pace, or dive into hardcore in-game content. There's something for every Skyfarer to enjoy. To help flesh
Light
out
and
the
Dark
journey,
Dragon were a
the
pain in
game
the butt.
includes tons of customization and progression elements.
I mean, you just unlock everything eventually. So,
These include flexible character builds, a variety of side quests, and hunts for collectibles. The list goes on and on, but
That
all
is
of these
true.
features and more are further expanded upon in Endless Ragnarok. So, let's take a look at those new features coming in Endless Ragnarok. Although the chapter on Lilith's schemes has been firmly closed by the crew, just as the seasons change, so too does a new tale arrive in the SEGA Skydom. While the crew is still basking in a well-earned victory, Sovan and Twayin of the Eternals step in to warn of an encroaching menace.
oh, storyline
How's my
based.
captain?
In the original Relink, they joined the crew as special playable characters, eager to add their expertise to the captain's roster. But now, they'll brandish their weapons against the captain in a resolve-testing battle that only the Eternals could proctor.
Wait, what?
The greatest swordsman and archer in the
Ayo?
Skyrealm will stand before the crew, who must now prove themselves worthy of facing the many trials awaiting in Endless Ragnarok.
For real?
Let's give him a taste of eternal splendor.
Way ahead again.
Yeah, the funny part is those skills in regular Relink, both of them, because it's basically, I know for at least CF on his gives like an instant full burst. They're both pretty terrible. You never use them because they just take too long.
Among those many trials are the apocalyptic Ragnalia. Stronger than any of the monsters previously fought in SEGA
What's up, Sev?
these fiends threaten to tear the land asunder. Their appearance and source of power lies shrouded
You
in
haven't missed much.
mystery, but take heart. Endless Ragnarok's many secrets and more are waiting to be untangled, and there's only one crew up to the job. Even Beelzebub, of Granblue Fantasy vs. Infamy, will descend to inflict cruelty anew. His power and dominion are even grander than the Ragnalia,
I didn't realize it was
providing
another
yet
Granblue,
another
but that
insurmountable
makes sense.
challenge for the party.
But I don't really know
As for his
Granblue or
true
what.
objectives, you'll have to sit tight to find out more.
Chaos tier quests. We got another tier quest.
Speaking of challenges, the Crew Alliance Rafal have teamed up with the Eternals to offer Chaos tier quests. These represent some of the most difficult missions in the game, but in turn, provide new avenues for powering and gearing up the crew to face the Ragnarok threat.
What is this? Why does that say M level 2? What is that? Can you boost skills now? To equip, you can opt to put in, okay, interesting. HP pool is at 42k. I think by the time we were done, because of like the way we were statted out, we were like 30k. I actually re-downloaded the game, so we're gonna reopen it and look at our builds really quick after all this to see how things are. Hold on.
In threat.
Select a master style. Insightful, Artful, Adept. Essence, Combat, Healer. Yeah, the captain could play a healing, tank, or DPS style role in a sense. I say healing, but like you could heal in general, but this isn't really a healer in a sense. I wonder if there'll actually be like proper healers now. Doubtful.
Greater threats require
Summons
greater
is crazy.
firepower, namely summons. Lyria, eager to support her allies, decides to enter the fray with her ability to call and control primal beasts.
Oh, so Lyria is going to help us in combat
Calling
now?
summons is simple. First, obtain a summonable ally over the course of the story and then equip them. They'll materialize at your command. Once materialized, most summons can be freely controlled, but act quickly as their presence is temporary. Other allies will provide supportive boosts and beneficial stat increases.
Interesting.
And a special few will be automatically invoked by Lyria if the party pulls off a primal burst, a new type of chain burst,
Wait, what?
making for a truly megalithic 1-2 punch to end your foes.
New limit break?
Of course, Relink's beloved 4-player online co-op is making a triumphant return.
Oh, yes.
But this time, the co-op is crossing new boundaries with multi-platform crossplay.
That is so
Nintendo
good. Dude.
Switch 2, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, or Steam. Whichever vessel Skyfarers choose to pilot, they'll be able to fly with their crew. Also, Nintendo Switch 2 pilots can play together using its local communication feature.
I mean, that makes sense.
And for those who prefer to fly solo, we're introducing an all-new single-player mode. Introducing
wait.
the Conflux, a twisting labyrinth manifested from chaotic energy whose abyssal depths await brave explorers. With randomly generated stages, this abyss is anything but predictable. However, intrepid pathfinders might just survive if they make use of Conflux-specific buffs to bolster
It's a roguelike mode. They got Sev, let's go!
their surveys. The deeper the party traverses, the stronger they get, providing a fresh spin on adventure that differs from quests. Stages come in several different difficulty tiers, and by conquering them, the crew will be awarded with powerful equipment and materials which can be used to enhance and awaken new strength and weapons.
Holy. Select a bundle of treasure, redeem your bonuses for him. Oh, it shows what it's actually. Oh, that's so good. Sigils of the Proud, Sigils of the Maniac, Primeval God's Blessings, Terminus Awakening. Oh, you can. Wait, is that like focusing the resources you get towards different things? That actually sounds insane. Because if it's Ascension Awakening bonuses, Eternal Ascension Awakening bonuses, Primarch Ascension Awakening bonuses, Terminus stuff bonuses, Maniac specific sigils, Proud specific sigils, Primeval God Blessings. That sounds awesome.
Relink's playable roster sports an impressive number of characters, so navigating the dangers of the Conflux just might be the ticket for players who want to build up multiple crew members.
I mean, it means you just want to get good at fighting multiple bosses at this point.
Last but certainly not least,
Yep.
let's talk new characters.
They made her playable. Oh, God.
Relink
I know
featured an
Coco's
impressive
switching
cast,
characters.
including over 20 playable characters, but even more making their debut in Endless Ragnarok.
I can't believe they're playable.
For starters,
Magliel's
we'll dive
actually
into
playable.
Miss Undying Blue herself, Beatrix.
And Beatrix is showing up too. That's kind of sick. She is going to be popular.
Yo.
Pack-bound to the seal weapon Imbrask, Beatrix is the wild card of the society. Her main playstyle revolves around brutal close combat, which combined with her devil-may-care personality, results in a character who's more than eager to get into the action.
Unless she's just bad, people are really going to like this character, dude.
Pressing the unique attack button causes Beatrix's Delta Clock to advance. Depending on the position of the clock's hand, Beatrix will shift between buffs, which enhance her attack, defense, or healing specs, whatever the battle requires.
She will probably
Even
always be
better,
in defense spec.
once the clock's gauge is filled, she'll enter the Devour Causality mode. This increases her attack speed, greatly enhancing her combo potential. Although supporting allies isn't really Beatrix's style, if she's the one getting buffed and healed, she makes for an aggressive offensive specialist who dishes out combos like nobody's business. If you want to break the enemy line, then break some enemy faces, she's the character for you.
Okay, I'm not gonna get super overly hyped about this. I don't want to like give the idea that something weird is gonna happen, but if we get DLC, keep in mind we got 3 extra characters from the base game. Who's to say we won't get more characters after the DLC? Also, they said we weren't gonna get any more content after the base game, and now we got DLC. So are we getting more content after the DLC, or are they really done after that? Thinking, chat, thinking. Oh, snap, dude.
Granblue Fantasy Relink, Endless Ragnarok.
I made it through. I made it halfway through. It's
for Nintendo
there's
Switch
so
2,
much to do post game, dude.
5, PlayStation 4, and Steam. Players who've already played Relink will be able to purchase the Endless Ragnarok upgrade kit, allowing them to continue their adventures with existing save data. Alongside the standard edition, a special edition will also be available, which includes a selection of in-game items. Players who purchase the first production run of the physical version, or who buy the digital version early enough, will receive special purchase bonuses, including items which are useful during the beginning stages of the game.
And
For
just
full
early
details,
bonuses.
please
They're
visit
usually
our
kind of
official
whatever.
website. Of course, the Psy Store, the official online store of Psy games, will also carry the standard edition of the game, as well as a Psy Store only
Usually
bundle
nothing that's
featuring
actually
unique
necessary.
merch.
It's normally just bullshit.
Next, with release fast approaching, we're happy to announce a closed beta.
Yeah, make sure to sign up for the closed beta, by the way,
Ragnarok's
chat.
Crossplay.
That's so sick. That's so sick, dude. Yeah, our time on Relink, hang on, let me see if about 200 hours in the Relink, 260 hours on Relink. Not bad, not bad. Not the best, but not bad. We had some good time in Relink. Oh, played recently. They jumped into oh, okay, people are playing some Relink right now. I wasn't as into it as some of my friends were, but every time I played Relink, I had a really, really good time. All right, so that was the gameplay trailer. This is supposed to be the Relink Endless Ragnarok gameplay showcase. Well, they did that with Fatal Bullet. If only they did that with not Fatal Bullet. I don't know. Do I care Fatal Bullet? I'm not sure if I would rather have Fatal Bullet, Altization Licorice, or just have like a proper CAC in Fractured Daydream.
When the world ends, the sky shall burn crimson, lighted by wrathful flames of the gods.
I tried to play as much Relink as I could, but playing on my own, it wasn't as entertaining after a point. I played a lot of Relink on my own. It was pretty fun. But yeah, no, playing with friends is way better. I mean, I played with randoms too. Now, I do like the fact there's going to be crossplay, because playing with randoms means there's going to be more randoms. People are real bad too, it's funny. I can't believe there's playable characters. Never played Relink. Relink is really good, man.
Prove yourself worthy of the apex. I shall await your arrival.
Ready yourself. By sword and shield, or fang and claw. We will keep this realm safe.
No. Just wonder if that god is satisfied with its vessel.
Minasamá, こんにちは。グランブルーファンタジーシリーズクリエイティブディレクターの福原哲也です。2024年に 3D アクション RPG として発売したグランブルーファンタジーリリンクはおかげさまで世界累計販売本数200万本を突破いたしました。たくさんの方にプレイしていただくことができ、開発チーム一同嬉しく思っています。ありがとうございます。この度
I came back for Sandalphon at least.
様々な追加要素
I came back and played when Seophon came out, got him geared up, got his like weapon and everything, and then kind of stopped playing after that. Because real talk, I like Seophon as a character. I think Yoda was more fun to play.
リリンクの世界をさらに深く楽しんでいただける内容になっています。
which is a little disappointing.
前作のおさらいと本作の新たな要素をご紹介する映像をご用意していますので、ぜひ最後までご覧ください。
Our tale begins in the Sky Realm,
Oh, okay,
where
so
myriad
we are in
islands
English.
float in a sea of clouds. Led by an intrepid captain, a band of skyfarers seek the mythical island of Estelucia. Their adventures, ushered by some fateful wind, would lead them toward a forgotten corner of the Sky Realm, SEGA Skydom. There they encountered primal beasts, mighty beings who act as island wardens. And together, they thwarted the shadowy Church of Avia. Ultimately, they even witnessed the descent of the God of Destruction. The crew overcame these trials with their unbreakable bonds, driving chaos from the Skydom and restoring order to the world. However, the winds of fate have begun to stir once more, threatening this peace. From the darkness slink beasts of apocalyptic potential, leaving destruction in their wake. What was once an adventure concluded becomes an endless Ragnarok. Next up, we'll review
Wait, it
Relink
just
Space
has
features.
everything that we watched, right?
First and foremost, it's an action RPG where a party of 4 characters adventure and do battle across the Sky Realm.
I think this has just what we watched earlier,
This
yeah?
party-based system is its defining feature. Each character sports distinct gameplay mechanics to combat fights filled with
Yeah, we watched this already.
something for every suits tons of customized these collector expanded.
Okay, so the showcase just had the trailer. The trailer had the showcase stuff in it. That's a little annoying. Dang, I was hoping we would see some like actual more gameplay. I was hoping we'd see more gameplay, something different, like them actually just playing and chilling or whatever, but it looks like it's just the trailer. Yeah, hold on. Is it here? Digital Deluxe is cheaper.
いかがだったでしょうか。
Yeah, it's just a trailer.
前作
Okay.
グランブルーファンタジーリリンクは発売前から予定されていた3回のアップデート以降の制作体制を持たない計画でし
Oh,
た。
information that they're talking about.
し
This,
か
yeah.
しありがたいことに発売以降もっと遊びたいという非常に多くの反響をいただくことができ、
Yeah, a lot
そ
of
れにお答え
response,
す
by
る
the
ため
way.
に本作エンドレス・ラグナロクの開発が決定しました。リリンクのゲームデザインの構造上、単にキャラクターやクエストが単体で追加されていくだけのアップデートではご満足いただくことが難しい点があると考えていました。ですので本作は超大型拡張としてキャラクター、クエストの追加はもちろん、新たなストーリー、多数の新システムと新ゲームモード、クロスプレイ対応といったあらゆる要素のアップデートを行っています。さらに前作リリンクの部分に対しても多数の追加、変更要素、UI 改修、全体的なゲームバランスの見直し、便利機能の拡張など、本作の開発を機にもう一度リリンクを作り直す思いで我々開発チームができることの全てをつぎ込んでいます。バトルシステムには新難易度カオスで登場する強大な敵への対抗手段として召喚という新システムが追加されました。仲間たちとの連携アクションと合わせアクション RPG のバトルとしてさらに奥深いものに進化しています。本作で登場する新たな仲間についてもご紹介しました。強敵として立ちはだかったアビア参照のガランツァとマギラ・フリラが、そして完全な新キャラクターとしてベアトリクスとユーステスがプ
This is
レイ
going
ヤ
to
ブ
be
ルキャ
interesting
ラ
to
クター
see.
として登場します。追加されたストーリーでは舞台となるゼーガグランデ空域に新たな危機が訪れます。本映像ではご紹介できなかった新たな重要キャラクターも登場します。今回はベアトリックスのみのご紹介となりましたが、他のキャラクターの詳細については続報をお待ちください。多彩なキャラクターとの連携で爽快なバトルを体験できるアクション RPG がさまざまな追加要素で大きく進化した本作。皆様に最高のクオリティでお届けできるよう開発チーム一同全力で開発を行っていますので、発売まで今しばらくお待ちいただけると幸いです。ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
God, that's cool, man. I'm actually so excited to play Relink again. All right, as like an extra little tidbit from when we played Relink, I'm going to pop my Relink save open. I'm curious to see what my characters were like at the time. We haven't jumped into Relink in a minute. That was one thing that did kind of irritate me about Relink back in the day, was that they did not have any good skins. 249 hours. I think we had CAG on the team just to buff the AI. New quests apparently I was missing. Okay, there's a lot of things that were added into the game. I don't know what this the skin is I'm using for this character really quick. Let's see if I can change that. All right, so 96% crit rate. Looks like he wasn't fully perfect. Spirit Touch Awakening, 7 stored boundary. We had combo booster, damage cap plus sigils, 2 gamma plus sigils, a tyranny, a stamina, war elemental, 2 supplementary damage sigils. How did I build? I gave, Jesus, I did build people. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, I did quite a bit. We did a lot. We did a lot. Oh yeah, I think I was running out of money. I always need to farm more money for stuff. Yes, yeah. I don't know why. I never played Narmaya, but I had our weapon upgraded and I had our pretty decent build. But yeah, that was Relink, dude. I'm very excited to play Relink again. I love Relink. Relink was so much fun. And I'm pretty sure, did we complete all quests that were available? No, because new quests got added, right? So we should be missing some quests now. If I look at Undertake quests, there should be by difficulty, Maniac mode. Yeah, here we go. So we S plussed, I think, or S double plussed everything. I gotta do this. Apparently I didn't S double plus this, my bad. Zelbath's Volunteers, Dark Swordsman Nightmare, and then 0. Oh, it was the Lucilius fight, the new Zilius. So it was new Bahamut, new Lucilius, and then just 2 big boss fights. So yeah, we had a lot to do, but I will come back, sort out the rest of my quest at S plus, and go from there.